What's up, y'all? It's Jeremiah with ADS Sprinters. Today we're going to go over some frequently asked questions. Questions we like to ask all our clients about their lifestyle, how they're using the van, just different items that we can have a back and forth on to really help design and help recommend different products and layouts that are really going to best suit you, your family, and your lifestyle. First question we want to go over is the realistic build budget, and that's going to help us design the scope of the van based off of what is attainable and then figure out if we need to take a phased approach or if we can jump all in one go. Another question we like to ask is how many kids and pets might be traveling along with you, because that's a really crucial part for how we lay out the seating, how the bed spaces function, how much storage space we need. So that's a very, very crucial and almost starting point for any van conversion build. So to better understand kind of how we need to shape the battery systems, the water systems, what interior features we have, we really like to ask what type of camping you prefer to do. So is it going to be campgrounds where you have access to power, bathrooms, showers, or are you going more off-grid and going to BLM land and staying away from people where you need to be more self-contained in that vehicle? And also how long you're going to be out and about. You know, if you're going to be parked in one spot for 5 days, that's an entirely different equation for battery systems and water systems than it is if you're just a weekend traveler and just going to be 1, 2, 3 days max. So we really want to go through how you're going to use the van and who all is there and how it's going to be functioning to make sure that the overall scope of the build really fits your needs without going crazy with things you don't need. Another incredibly important factor is your personal tolerances for hot and cold weather. If you're a person who's just overheated anytime it's above 80, 90 degrees, then we want to really make sure that we're putting air conditioning systems in there and really going above and beyond with our thermal insulation. Same thing with the cold. If you're cold when it's below 50, we really want to make sure that heater system is going to operate and be functional and simple to use, so you're not going to have issues with it down the line. That's really important, mainly with budgeting, because the more we need to incorporate heating and air conditioning and battery systems, the more expensive that build's going to get very quickly. So the more resilient you might be towards hot or cold weather, you can get away with less features on your van. Another really important factor in the overall considerations for our layout and our design are what different hobbies and sports do you want to use the van for. Are you mountain biking and you have really high-end mountain bikes which need to be stored inside? We need to do a lofted platform bed with space underneath it. Are you going stand-up paddleboarding? Those are generally 10-foot long boards, if not longer, so we need to have exterior storage space for those. So maybe a swing-out surf rack on the side of the vehicle. Really what you do in your lifestyle and your passions, maybe even if it's something that you don't design the van around, we want to make sure we take those into consideration so you can use the van for all those features and use it in a very efficient and convenient way. Because we find that the more convenient the van is for your lifestyle outside of what you imagine, the more you're going to use it every day, the more you're going to love the investment, the more you're going to be very happy with your conversion and just the overall kind of lifestyle of the van. So that's really just the tip of the iceberg of the questions we like to ask our clients while we're in that designing and kind of first consultation phase. We really like to have an open-ended conversation about your use for the van, how you anticipate using the van, but also your lifestyle outside of the van and how we can integrate the two of those. We really want to have an in-depth look at your lifestyle and your family in general so that we can make sure that van goes above and beyond what you ever thought possible. And we find that that's really important for your kind of comfort with the investment of the vehicle and making sure that you really love that van, not just for the next year, but for the lifetime of the vehicle. So if you have any more questions or you'd like to get in contact with us to start that process for yourself, reach out to us, sales@adssprinters.com. Check out all of our socials @ADSSprinters. We have Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. So we're really trying to get out there so you can see what we do and how we do it. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We're more than happy to get the process started.